Yeah.
Well, hello there. This is Steve Martin. Come walk with me.
Hey, Steve. Wow,
This is not a first take or this actually is a first take, and we are at the Lerners here in
Ze'ev.
Givat Ze'ev. I'll let them say it in Hebrew.
Givat Ze'ev.
And we like these natural recordings. We're not professionals. We don't have a studio. This is their
Praise
home.
God. Praise
That's
God.
good.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna shut up and let them talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Why are we doing? Tell us, husband. What are we doing and why are we doing it?
Actually, we started making these children packs before the big exodus, because I had had another plan at the time of making these children packs that we would see about putting in bomb shelters all through the country. Because when they had a lot of rocket fire in Sderot, we were down there, and the kids were in the bomb shelters for hours and hours, almost all day. And so there'd be boredom that would set in. So we wanted to come up with something of a little pack that we could leave several of them in a bomb shelter, so that when there was an alert or you had to go into the bomb shelter, there was something for the children to do to keep them from being so nervous. But since then, it has expanded even more. We've taken that idea and we put it into, because of all the Ukrainian refugees, we developed this, we use this for them. And also at the same time, again, we planned on having first aid kits for emergency purposes in the future. But also we have these available now. We started building up that. And because of the refugees coming in, we decided to get blanket sets. We have single and double blankets. And it's basically a blanket, a sheet, and a pillowcase.
Yeah.
A fitted sheet.
Good.
And we're giving those out. And today, later, we also started doing toiletries. We're going to be packing, all four of us, packing some for the women. So it's mostly women coming in right now with children. So we'll be doing that. And also, at the same time, we have books in Russian for the immigrants coming in.
Just children's books. Yeah.
Children's books that we put in a pack. And that's basically what we're doing day by day.
Yeah, what's happened, because Nissim had already had this idea of we have this container. For those of you who know us, we've had a 40-foot container that was given to us as a gift. And a friend, a new friend, we didn't know him very well, and he felt the Lord wanted him to pay for the rent for the first container on the land. And we were going to fill it for emergency situations here in the country, whether it be war or earthquake or fire, like we've had whole little cities burnt out. So Nissim had the idea for especially this, we've seen the children in the bomb shelters, we've done that before, but this is a first idea. But what we see happening that was really, really cool, first of all, we started and then the war began. These people are coming with nothing, or with a suitcase for one family, or maybe no suitcase and they have their dog, you know. And so between the toiletries, the first aid kit, the blankets, the baby stuff, it's meeting immediate need. And what we love is that people they were calling us, like people we didn't even know, what can we do? I'm not sure why us, because we weren't really doing a whole lot. We're not a big organization, but even some of the bigger organizations called us to say, what can we do to help? And that makes me cry. It was a blessing. For some reason the Lord has, I guess because we've known for years that emergency aliyah was going to happen. And we've always been thinking about what does that mean? And maybe in that way we might be a little more prepared than some of the other places. And so we've seen so many believing groups come together to help the situation. And then we also have some social workers who've called us. They've actually called us to house people. So I think what we like the most is that anybody who is personal kingdom building and they don't want to share, they're going to be alone. I really don't believe the Lord will keep blessing them.
Yeah.
And they're just all about themselves. And we're really praying that we don't do that, and we have enough people to smack us down, like Steve, if we get too big-headed about it. But even these things, these books are marvelous. These are brand new. This woman went and bought brand new Russian book. This is 99 shekels, so that would be what, about.
So a lady here in Israel.
A lady here in Israel.
Okay.
She took her 4 children, and they bought for a pack, for a children's pack. This is like $25. You know, not everybody's doing that. We've had a nurse at the hospital. They're gathering things, and they want to do more. You know, they're gathering used books from children, and because reading is important to everybody, but the Russian culture, the Ukrainian culture, reading is extremely important. And when you came with nothing, you know, these books. These little sheepies are made by a believer here. I love little sheepies. My favorite. And somebody donated. They bought these. These are expensive for me. You know, they bought these to be part of this, and it makes it a very special something when a child opens the package. You know, and just somebody came from America and brought all kinds of craft stuff in her suitcase. You know, to get us started. So just to see how far-reaching this is. And that's just with the children's packs, you know, and and just had a call from somebody. They're setting up a dormitory for 20 people. They need the blankets, so we dragged 20 blanket sets over to them. You know, another lady was going to, she's a psychiatrist, she's going to visit somebody traumatized in the hotel, and took her some brand new sheets that somebody had given us, and a bag of toiletries. So the things are getting out there. And do we share the Lord? If we can, in words, but definitely in love, and nurturing. Yeah.
And also the other thing is we do have 2 bedrooms here that we use for immigrants who need a place to stay in an apartment across the street.
But you have actually been doing that for how long?
Yeah.
11, 12 years? More?
Well, we've had, probably about 11 years.
Yeah.
Because I've stayed in at least 2
You stayed here
of
too,
those.
Jess, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was 11 years ago.
And about 2 years ago,
Three years ago.
we started the apartment over the way because
2 years, I'm sorry, yeah.
we realized that people coming in had to be in quarantine, so that we got that apartment as a quarantine apartment.
Yeah.
So we've had 2 families living there,
Chinese couple.
Chinese couple.
Yeah.
And you've been doing all this on your $1 million a year budget?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Fly by the seat of our pants. You know?
Yeah.
No, even then, it's like let's say somebody gives a large donation. I mean, we've got people who are so faithful.
Yeah.
We've had people who have been faithful since the Gaza war in 2014.
Oh.
Every month. And we're pretty much your pocket to the need, because it's not ours. And that's where it started. His Lighthouse officially was 3.5 years ago. But I've lost my train of thought. Oh, our $1 million budget, yeah. Yeah. I think it's mostly, we've got lots of widows' mites. Lots and lots of widows' mites. We do have precious people who do give large donations, considerable large. But what I love is, all of a sudden, let's say we get $10,000. And he'll go, oops, what's God got next? Because he always seems to be providing ahead of a big need.
Wow.
The apartment across the street, we got funds way before it. So when it was time, we had to house that completely. It was all already prepaid for. Or my trip when I came to you guys in America, it was prepaid for by God. So, and we like it that way. We want it to be our prayer and then him answering, which he does, which he is.
Yeah, and neither one of us are very much into fundraising. Yeah.
God is, we can tell you the need, ask you to pray about it, and then, but he does it. And it comes, sometimes we've gotten donations this year, we don't even know the people. We've never met them. I went to do a thank you, and I'm like, do you know who this is? No, we don't even have their email address. Oh, we don't even know how to contact them. It's the Lord bless them. No, he just seems to be doing it. From here, we know more people are coming. This is only a toe in the water, what's happening right now. But what we're hearing and what our heart is that we're seeing a lot of elderly. And of course, now we've got women with children and no men. There's a lot of vulnerability coming in the door. And we're really praying about what's next, what facility comes next.
Well, I was getting a close-up here and then you stopped talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. So go ahead. I thought you were turning it off.
Come on, let's make this
Okay.
professional.
Okay, sorry. Let's keep going here. Okay, so you do your close-up.
Our
No.
original vision was to have a place here that would house 500 people.
In your house?
No, in
Here,
the
in the
land.
land, not our
In the
house.
land.
I know.
To house 500 people and it'd be set up like kibbutz style where,
You still have that vision?
Oh, yeah.
That's not, I was gonna say, that's where we're headed.
Yes.
That's
It's
where
like
we're
by
headed.
increments, God is doing
yeah,
Is there those type of buildings available?
it. Somewhere.
somewhere.
Could be like a whole youth village,
Oh,
or it could be, like I was just at one of those resort areas that has little chock-a-block housing, or cabins, I guess,
Yes.
things like that,
Yeah.
something like that, abandoned. Right now, I think what I feel in my heart, we don't have it here, but you know, like the old-fashioned motel in America.
oh yeah.
All one level, you drive up, you don't have to have the driving thing, but just studios. But then always we like to have a common eating area
Sure.
so that people aren't alone. So either something like that or a youth hostel, a boutique
Yeah.
hotel, something
Yeah,
like
then
that.
David
would
and
be
I could
next.
stay in it too.
Yeah.
Yes, you
hostel,
could.
Yeah.
Yes, you could.
We're quite well acquainted
Yeah,
with
we're just
hostels.
not-
Yeah,
aren't
but
we?
you are, yeah, you have that hostel thing down. But
Yeah.
that's our next prayer.
That's our, you know, and we have these places and as the need rises, then we'll get another place.
And a volunteer to run them.
And you had the farm idea.
We still have the farm.
What's the
Farm
Lord?
idea came up for other reasons, but we found it as a way of providing food for this complex, and also at the same time in the future.
Yeah.
And that
A
way
hiding
is
place.
That-
some little birds.
Oh, the quails.
The quail.
Oh,
I'm
that-
giving you hints
I know,
here.
you're supposed to interview us. Point us in the direction you want us to go, Steve.
Yeah, I'm throwing them out there. You just
Yeah.
pick them up.
I mean, the land we were looking at down there is mostly hot-houses that grows vegetables,
Hot because it's in the Negev desert.
It's in the Arava.
very hot.
So it's south.
Well, most people, listen, don't know, have any idea
That's
where
true, what we're talking
Aravad
about,
is.
right?
Yeah,
You
we
go-
call it the Arava, but in biblical terms, it was the wilderness.
But if you say it's south of the Dead Sea,
South of the Dead
that'll
Sea.
give them an idea where.
And the
Yeah.
farm we were looking at was lower than the Dead Sea, which made it hotter.
Which typically May through what you said earlier?
September, when you can't grow anything anymore.
Yeah, they can grow things between May and September.
Yeah.
And you guys in
Yeah.
your, I won't reveal Hadassah's age because I know how ladies.
I'm 69.
But, oh,
And I'm
so Nassim
76.
just celebrated his 76th, April
Second.
2nd,
Yeah.
and you guys are doing this.
The Lord's
You're not in your
really
40s
good.
anymore.
No, we're not, and we feel it. When I run up and down those stairs.
And the
now,
Lord
we feel
says,
it, yeah.
I'm calling you,
Yeah,
I picked you.
Well, he's
As we
given
said
us-
earlier, I'm busier now than when I was when I worked for a living.
Yeah, retired.
And you were an accountant at CBN News, Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an accountant, so I can
Yeah.
relate.
Okay. Can't give the profession a pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But he's only, when you look at how much is happening and how much we would desire, you know, we might think, oh, I want to help with that.
Yes.
But, like even just to go to Poland, they called me, the guy was there a week, he said, can you come to Poland? I'm like, you know, like, Johannes, do you know how old I am? You know, although when I look at their team, they're all white, almost all of them are white-headed. It's an older team.
Yes.
But he's given us what we can handle,
Mhm.
you know, and with the networking, see that we're doing a lot of networking. Like all these packs, we're not meeting people at the airport handing out these packs. We're facilitating to people
Mhm.
who are like at the hotels
Sure.
or at the homes. And even with the networking, this is why I was wondering at the beginning, we got calls, you know, I got a call from somebody who said, you know, they said like, you know, my mother's cousin's sister is in a bomb shelter in Deeperville. Do you know anybody who can get her out? I don't know why they called us,
Mhm.
but the Lord ended up making it that we were somebody they could call,
Well,
because we've helped do that with several.
and you had to go
five
to
or
your main
six.
office to get
We had to
them
call, it had nothing to do with us, or you had to call my Google.
from your house.
Yeah, from my house. Actually, I spent, well, like I said, the first 2 weeks of my total hours on my phone, the average for 1 week was 58 hours, you know, like 17, 18, 19 hours a day.
That's because we know you don't sleep.
No, I never do that. I did that.
Well, like the first one we had, we called our friends in Northern Virginia who used to be in the Ukraine ministry for years.
And you guys are from Northern Virginia originally?
Well, from Virginia.
That's
We're from
another
Virginia.
story.
Middle Virginia.
Okay,
We went with them the first time we ever went to Russia.
all right.
And they called sort of like their adopted son in Kiev, but he wasn't there. But they talked to him. He was at the border dropping his family off, and he was evangelizing the border. He works for Jews for Jesus. So, but he knew someone in Kiev, so then he got in contact with that person, and that person said, well, it's too dangerous that way. I can take you to the east of Kiev,
Yeah,
where it was quiet at the time. So he found the lady and her daughter and took them there. It was a missions place. And she said they got to sleep the first time all night
Yeah, about 2
without any bombing going on. And then it started to heat up on the east side. So there was buses, they arranged for buses to take them to the border. And she got out, and it's in Germany now.
I'm not sure, it was Sweden. I think it was
Sweden now,
Yeah, but she was texting the whole time. So for this, what he just said simply in a minute, that took about 3 days, and I don't know how many hours of testing. And even when she was traveling, she's still texting us. And she was a Christian, and she was saying, I told the bus, all your people are praying, because I would send you all the link.
right.
Everybody's praying, and oh, pray, they just stuck a gun in the driver's face. And I said, I'm like, are the Ukrainian or Russian? And never got an answer. They got going, but yeah, so it's
Yeah, and then it didn't stop there, because then she was in Sweden, and she says, alone, and we happen to know a couple of families here that are from Sweden,
Yes.
and they said, okay, we'll get in contact with our church back in
Here it is.
Sweden.
Oh, it is our Sweden.
yeah,
Okay, got it.
to go help her.
You go help her.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's,
So it seems like this is what's happening, but it really is only the beginning. This is, and even then, a lot of the Russians are coming because they see what's happening.
And you have one now.
We do have the other man here.
Yeah,
St.
right.
Petersburg.
he's from St.
He's
Petersburg.
been here how long?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Oh no, it's a month. His month is yesterday was his
And
one
does
month.
is he with you in your home or across the
Oh,
street?
no, he's upstairs.
Upstairs,
Yeah,
okay.
he's in the smaller room up
Yeah,
there.
all right.
Yeah. And we're expecting more, of course. We have a volunteer coming for 3
Right.
months. So, yeah, this is what it is.
And then the family was here before, went back to Russia to clear up some business, they're coming back in
Okay.
May.
Yeah, yes.
That one that had to return because his boss said he's
And
there.
then they have the
Okay,
diabetic
all right.
problem. Yeah.
So they're coming in May.
May 9th is their return
And
date.
they'll be across the street.
I don't know, they're gonna, I think they're trying to arrange to be in a more Russian-speaking area. They
Okay.
realize they need to be with the
Sure,
Russians.
yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't really want to originally, but,
All right.
yeah. Any more questions?
Well, yes, I got a ton of them here. For the, say, typical American watching this video, I'm sure there's others who will be, but how can they practically help now? I don't know, they can send money,
Yeah.
Right.
either through Love for His People and we'll get it to you, or his Lighthouse, you have a direct.
Yeah, we have a post office box that it goes
For a
to.
check or
It's a
for,
drop box.
or PayPal.
And that would be,
What is it? I don't remember the number of it.
let me see if I can find it in my phone while you're thinking of something else.
Okay.
Steve will post.
Yeah.
I'll help
this
you out here,
video.
don't
Yeah, wait.
Okay, I'll do that since it's an informal video, I'll keep talking. Yes, we do have if you want to send a check, or we also have PayPal.
PayPal, okay.
But I think the Lord had showed Nissim when we started his Lighthouse. A man had come he just came to visit. He was from IHOP, Kansas City. And he didn't know what the Lord had told us to do. He just knew we were supposed to be doing something. He said, the Lord's going to send you people. He will send you money. He will send you people. You don't have to do a lot of soliciting.
Great,
And so for us, it's prayer. Kind of like George Mueller,
sure.
Hudson Taylor. So our biggest thing to ask people is to pray, not only for us, but, don't just scroll through the news. Pick one and
Yes.
pray for that person or that ministry.
Now,
Whether it's us or
going back to
somebody
where
else.
they can send it is,
Okay, His Lighthouse, Inc., Post Office Box 3681, Hampton, Virginia, 23663.
and I'll put it up on the screen right now with this great technical ability I have.
And
So
our
you
PayPal
can see it right
I
there.
didn't hear that part.
Okay, PayPal.
is hislighthouseinc@gmail.com.
All right.
Yeah, we can honestly say every penny goes.
And they can look at our website at www.hislighthouse.org.
Great.
Yeah.
Just to throw a plug for the Lighthouse, or the website. I know, being the big organization that you are, what about the website and the assistance you've been getting?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you mean the guy who's updating
That's
for us?
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stephen, yes. If everybody
What's
else
his name?
needs- Stephen.
Oh, how sweet.
Stephen
Isn't that
Smith.
Stephen Smith? He's a friend of our son's. He's American living in China.
Okay.
It's a Chinese family. And if anybody needs help, let me know, because Stephen is excellent. He out of the, well, I was thinking, we need to update it, haven't looked at it in a year. And he sweetly sent, he already updated 2 pages and said, have you ever thought of updating your website? See, this is how God's been doing it. He gives us a desire, our heart, and then we get it.
Yeah.
And so we have Stephen updating our website, and he's done a really good job. We just have one place right now we have to get real pictures for. We were using stock photo, but he's done a great job. So Stephen Smith, he is on Facebook, but if you need, he does an excellent job, and he could actually use it. They would like to move out of China, but right now because of COVID and different situations, they're not able
Sure.
to. But yeah, thank you. That was very good.
Yeah.
Stephen will be happy.
All right.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Nissim and Hadassah Lerner here in Givat Ze'ev. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Israel.
With that southern accent.
And you're how far from
Jerusalem or Ramallah?
Ramallah?
It's about a spit that way.
Oh, yeah. And then the settlement
Yes,
of
yeah.
30,000, 20,000.
It's about 20.
That's probably
You
about
know, there's so many tents around here, I can barely see the anyone. But anyway, it's great.
yeah.
I don't know. You don't know me
I
behind
was
the
gonna say,
camera.
you better come around over here and stick your face.
I've known
in
these
the
guys for
crowd.
11
I mean,
years.
You can sit.
You
You can
said-
sit.
No, I'm going to close this up pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
I've known them for 11 years and they're good people.
So what Steve's really saying is this is fertile ground. This is not a place where your seed or the gift that you give does not get to the people. It gets ate up in administrative costs or those kinds of things. This is the hands and feet of the Lord, the shoes, the feet shod with the gospel of peace, going forward, taking forward the message, mainly in action, not so much in words.
Hey, I think you just found your marketing agent. Shalom. Bye.
Bye.